Good evening, happy Monday. Welcome back to our Monday night circuits. Good fun as always. We are both here, me and my beautiful assistant. And we'll get started once everybody is in the room. You don't need any equipment, you just need a mat, plenty of space, and a kick-ass attitude to kick some butts. It's not even 6 o'clock yet, so if you're here, thanks for being early, I appreciate it. If you're not here yet, then we won't start without you, don't worry. If you are here, hanging out with you. Hi April, thanks for coming along, it's good to have you here. It's just turned 6 o'clock, we'll give it another minute or so just to make sure everybody's here before we begin. Good evening Morag, welcome back. Hope you had a nice day. Been a lot drier than it was meant to be, which was quite nice. It's even a little bit warm. I think Wednesday's meant to hit like 17 degrees. Positively summery. Who would have thought it, eh? We'll give it another minute or so just before we begin. We got a few more numbers coming in the door, which is cool. Welcome everybody, good evening. Thanks for coming along. As always, Monday nights we have our circuit. So we've got 18 stations. 60 seconds on each station with no rest in between. You can rest if you need to. I will do that twice through with a 2-minute break after the first round. This is going to be the last week that we do this specific routine. Next week we'll do something a little bit newer. So if there was anything in particular that you liked about this routine or even didn't like, well, let's get it out the way. Let's give it a little kick up the bum on the way out the door. Hi Lynn, hi Joe, hi Isla, Kerry and Catherine it is, and Morag said a dull day, that's fine. Productive is good. Right, well let's finish off the day on a high. Let's get moving. A nice easy jog on the spot to get started, just to get us moving. Get your watches started if you need to. Get in the game. Let's ready to rock and roll. Gordon's here as well. Both and William too, that's great, good to have you along. Let's give those shoulders a nice big roll. All the way up to the top and back down. Just moving through the shoulders, through the chest, through the upper back. Let's get the heart rate up a little and the oxygen flow. Let's change direction, bring the shoulders the other way. Make sure they're nice and loose before we begin. We'll go one more time. Nice work. Start to pick up the pace a little bit. We're going to bring those heels up towards your bum just to lengthen out the back of the legs. Give those hamstrings a bit of a warm up. Just a couple more, then back onto your toes. We'll go for a little jog in a spot, starting to bring those knees up in front a little bit higher each time, because we do have some high knee runs later on. Just a couple more, and then we're going to take it into a squat position. Feet nice and wide, sit back into your heels, down and up. Easy as that. We want to keep those feet flat to the floor. You should be able to wiggle your toes a little bit so the weight is in the back half of the foot. Bum to knee height, chest up tall, and breathe through it. We'll go for 2 more. And now we're going to do a couple of lunges. So we're going to bring the feet together, make sure you got some room behind you. Long step to the back, drop down, up and in. If you're just arriving, welcome to the fun house. Take your time, get warmed up. Join us here before we start the workouts. Nice deep lunge, sinking that back knee down towards the floor, staying up as tall as you can. Good evening Jennifer, thanks for coming along, good to have you with us. We'll go for 2 more lunges, 1 on each side, and then we're going to hit the floor for a couple of press ups. So grab your mat if you have one, on your knees, on your toes, whatever you like. Just the last couple of moves in the warm-up. Hands are wide, shoulders are forwards, knees under your hips, on your toes, whatever you like. Good quality press-ups, that's the focus of today's. Good quality movements. Once you've got the quality, you can start to pick up a little bit of pace. We'll go 1 more there, then we're going to hop up onto the toes, and we'll go for mountain climbers. So 1 knee at a time, straight in and out, hips down, shoulders forwards. And again, working on that range of motion. We're going to pick up the pace for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hop up on your feet as quick as you can. If anything feels particularly tight, give it a quick stretch. Shake off anything you need to. Susie's going to demonstrate the first exercise before we start. We got 60 seconds on each move. I'll give you a 10-second countdown. Susie will demonstrate the next exercise, and then you can join in when you're ready. So the first move, we're going to do one squat into one back step lunge. Nice and slow to start with. Get the rhythm. We're going to alternate out the legs, and we're going to focus on range. Okay, let's get yourselves set up. Game time. We are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So one deep squat, one back step lunge. Get the range first, start slow, find your rhythm, and then you can start to pick up the pace. We got 60 seconds of leg work to get us started, and then we'll move on from there. Big compound movements, moving a lot of joints, a lot of muscle groups working here to get us started. If your breathing has started to pick up already, that's good news. Deep breaths right to the bottom of the lungs, get the oxygen in. It'll help you much further down the line if you get it sorted out right about now. You're over halfway. Keep it coming, nice and steady. If you want to move faster, you can move faster. Right, we got 10 seconds there. Keep moving, eyes up for the next move. We're going to go for a press up shoulder tap. So on your knees or your toes, hands nice and wide, down in the press, up and tap a shoulder. Right, join us now on the floor. So we want to keep the shoulders forwards, bum nice and low, and as you come up, tap a shoulder. Down, up and tap a shoulder. Make it as smooth as you can. If you need to, pause at the top, tap. Down, up, pause at the top, and keep moving. 60 seconds is a long time to be doing press-ups for. So if you need to sit back, shake out the arms and reset, you can. Good news is you're over halfway. Let's keep that moving, keep that flowing. Do not sacrifice your range, okay? Let's get deep in that press and drive all the way back up to the top. You're almost there. Keep it coming. Burn out the upper body. Next exercise, we hit the legs. You got 10 seconds. Stick with those press-ups. Susie's going to demonstrate the next exercise, which is the side lunge. Inside leg stays nice and long, outside knee bends. Come and join us, team. Hop up on those feet. And let's keep both feet pointing forwards. The bending knee comes forwards a little bit over your toes, but the hips go back. That's the main focus, is to stick your bum back and then push up and through. So you should be nice and tall at the top and then low at each side. If you want, you can pick up the pace and add a little hop in the middle. Yeah? Quick transition, moving faster to lift that heart rate up nice and high. You'll find that one move works the legs, the next move works the upper body or the core. So we change the focus of each exercise to allow each body part to get a little bit of recovery. So we burn out the legs here, and then in 10 seconds you're going to hit a plank. So stick with those side lunges just a little longer. Eyes up for what the plank's going to look like. So elbows and toes. Come on down. Let's hit the floor. Shoulders right above elbows. Back nice and flat. Heels above toes. And that big old B word, breathe. High intensity move with the side lunges. Now we slow it down. We focus on that breathing. We bring it all under control, okay? Think about what's engaged here. What muscle groups can you feel are contracted or squeezing hard to keep you elevated off the floor? Hopefully it's almost every single muscle in your body, because if you do engage all the muscles, it'll help you stay up for longer. If you need to, you can drop onto the knees at any point, but try and stay up for as long as you can before we transition into the next exercise. Right, you got 10 seconds. Eyes up to the next exercise. We're going to go for a sit-up with a twist. We're going to be on your back with your knees bent, and we're going to add a little rotation, full extension, up, twist and punch. Come and join us now, on your back, team. So we want to get a nice big lift, twist through the shoulders, and reach across. Remember what I always say, your two least favourite people are either side of you, try and bonk them on the nose. Big push, reach as far as you can to emphasise that rotation. Twist through the upper body, and breathe. If you need to make it a little easier, you can slow it down and reduce the range. It's your workout, so make it work for you, okay? Up, twist and punch. Down, up, twist and punch. So we've done 2 core exercises in a row there. Hold on tight, dig deep, get it out the way. We're going to go back into the legs in the next exercise. You've got 10 seconds. Stick with those punches. We're going to go for a sprinter jump. So it's kind of like a lunge, but we're going to bring the knee up and through and we're going to hop off the floor. Alright, come and join us now. So it's a nice deep lunge. Pick one leg, drop it back, and then pull it up and through and use that momentum to get up off the floor. As you land, bend the knee, absorb it. If you need to make it easier, take out the jump and just lift the knee up and through. But don't sacrifice that range. We've got to bend that back knee down towards the floor. Your options are, you can stay on this side for the full circuit, or you can swap now because it's halfway. Same deal. We want to use that leg to get a bit of momentum, drive up, land soft and sink through. We're going to burn out those quads, we're going to lift the heart rates, and that's okay because the next exercise we're going to be back on the floor. Keep it coming. You've got 10 seconds here. We're going to come onto your bum, wait for it, lifting your bum up off the floor, right hand to left toe, left hand to right toe. Come on down, let's join in. So, hands behind you just under your shoulders, bum lifted off the floor, and you're aiming for your opposite toe. Arm nice and long, reach across, extend that leg. If you want to make it harder, take your feet further away from you. Yeah? Same movements, but a bigger gap between your feet and your hands means you've got to work harder to stay elevated off the floor. A lot of work going in the back of the arms. It might feel like this is a core workout or a leg workout, but your triceps are getting a lot of work too. If you need to sit down and shake it out, you can. But hold on for as long as possible, okay? I know it's tough, but it's not as tough as you. You're almost there. Keep coming. You've got 10 seconds, team. Eyes up for the single leg deadlifts. We're going to pick one leg. We're going to slow everything right down. We're going to tilt from the hips, bring the heel nice and high. Then we're going to bring it down and swap it over. Join in now. Let's go. So we slow everything right down. Upper body, back leg, move as one. Tilt from the hips, flatten it all out and bring it in. Alternate if you want, or you can stick with one leg for round 1, one leg for round 2, or one leg for 30 seconds and the other leg for 30 seconds. But we're slowing down, okay? Bringing the pace under control, standing knee, keep it bent. Shift your hips back a little bit. That's halfway if you need to swap. If we don't shift your hips back, you're just going to fall flat in your face. So as you bend that knee, we've got to slide the hips backwards a little bit to keep that center of gravity above the foot. You're almost there. Keep it coming. Right, we got 10 seconds. We're going to hit Gordon's favorite exercise here. We got our squat jumps. 3, 2, 1. So we go down slow. 3, 2, 1, up quick. You ready? Right, let's go. Down slow, up quick. 3, 2, 1, jump. 3, 2, 1, jump. I don't want you to move fast on the way down. If anything, make it account for force. Even slower, and then explode out the ground. William, I want to see if you can jump higher than your dad. Yeah? Get some airtime. Carrie, can you out-jump Catherine? Imagine somebody else is working out with you. Try and jump higher. Sit down slower, jump higher. Aim for the roof, explode out the floor. If you don't want to jump, that's fine. Just come up onto those toes. That same acceleration, push the hips through, but just come up onto the toes. You're doing real well. We're almost there. Last 10 seconds, see if you can pick up the pace, okay? A little faster to the end. Eyes up for the next exercise. We're going to go back to the side lunge. Static position with the hands in the T shape. Right hand to left foot. Okay, join us now. Well done in those jumps. So take the feet super wide. Sit your bum back into that side lunge position. Drop your opposite hand towards your inside of your foot. And that top hand, try and get it towards the roof. By bringing it towards the roof, we rotate through the chest. We work a little bit into the abdominals, round into the obliques, we get the core working as well as we work the legs. So those squat jumps we just did, tough in here, tough in here. We slow it down, you catch your breath, whilst we lengthen those muscles a little more. If you can move fast, then go for it. Move a little quicker. Let's get those legs moving, keep that heart rate elevated. Next exercise, we're going to slow everything right down even more. We're going to hit our back extensions, but you've got 10 seconds till we get there, so stick with that side lunge. For the back extensions, you're going to be face down on the floor, hands in front, lift everything off the floor. Come on down, join in now. So we want to pull the shoulder blades back. Pull them back, lift up, extra big squeeze into the upper back. If you can, lift your lower legs off the floor as well, lift your knees up to work everything behind you. What we call our posterior chain. Posterior just meaning behind you, chain meaning everything that's linked together from your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes, your lower back, your upper back, everything that's behind you. Big old squeeze, open up, and then release. Use this as a chance to breathe. Yeah? Get your breathing back under control, get some oxygen in those lungs. Almost a bit of a recovery. Still a tough exercise, small muscle groups that we don't use, but a slower tempo. Right, hold there for 10 seconds, keep coming. Eyes up for the next move. We're going to be on your bum, we're going to hit a V-sit, and we're going to hold for 1 whole minute. Come on down, join in now. So feet are elevated, knees nice and high, spine long. Chest up. We're not arching that back. We're looking to keep good posture for as long as possible. Option if you need to, drop the feet on the floor. If you want to make it harder, feet up and lengthen yourself out as much as you can. The longer you are, the harder it is. You can even reach your hands overhead if you like. But whatever you do, do not hold on to that breath. Control it. The more you breathe, the longer we can hold on to that shape. You're over halfway. You're doing so well. We're even well over halfway through round number 1. So let's keep moving, let's keep pushing. We got another fun core exercise coming your way as well. Right, we got 10 seconds, we're going to hit our mountain climbers. Stick with that V-sit hold, eyes up, press up position. We're going to go one knee at a time, straight up the middle. Nice and quick. Right, come on down, let's go. So shoulders forwards, bum down, knees straight up the middle. You can move at a continuous pace if you wish, or go 10 fast, 10 slow, or you can do 10, come down onto the knees, recover, 10, back down. Whatever you like. Your workout, make it count. But whatever you do, don't let that bum lift. Keep that back flat. Like you're trying to get your knees just to skiff across the top of the floor. Yeah? Keep that rhythm, keep that continuous pace if you can. You're over halfway. Stick with it. Next exercise, we're going to have another hold, so let's push on through. Let's max it out. Right, you've got 15 seconds. If you can go quicker, let's go quicker. 10 seconds, fast as you can. Eyes up for the next exercise. We're going to go for a squat hold, but you should still be going max speeds in those mountain climbers. Okay, jump up, let's go. So feet wide, butt back, chest up. Stay still. Breathe. Who doesn't love mountain climbers? Who doesn't love running on the spot in a press-up position? Really tough move. Not that this is any easier, but just think about something else for a change, yeah? You've got 40 seconds, take your mind off from the squat hold, think about how fun the mountain climbers were, or how much you're looking forward to round 2. Whatever it takes to take the pain away from your head. Good news, next exercise we're going to be on your back. We're going to take the work out of the legs, we're going to put it in the abdominals. Big deep breaths. Get that oxygen in, hold tight. You have 10 seconds on the clock before we hit our window wipers. Hold that squat, do not move. Window wipers are going to be on your back, knees above hips, and we're going to go side to side. So, okay, come on down, join us now. So hands wide, head and shoulders on the floor, knees are up. And we drop the knees from side to side. You don't have to touch the floor, but we want to work that rotation. If you want to make it easier, keep your feet nice and close to your bum the whole time. If you want to make it harder, just lift your feet up ever so much. Bringing your knees to 90 degrees and holding them there will make it harder. Bringing your legs to 180 degrees and keeping them there will make it really, really hard. Whatever choice you like, okay? Keep your shoulders planted to the floor. Don't let them lift. Try not to stand with somebody's fingers. We only have 3 more exercises after this, okay? You're doing so well. Next exercise, we are going to move a little quicker. Right, 10 seconds there. Next up, we're going to hit our 2-step dash. 2 forwards, 2 back, moving as quick as you can. You ready? Then let's rock and roll. At the front and the back, bend those knees, sink your hips, and then accelerate through. Short, sharp steps. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down. Find that rhythm, and then push on through. Okay, we're not looking to cruise. We want to move fast. We're on the home stretch, just 2 more exercises after this. And the next exercise is almost a complete recovery. It's a stretch station. So let's make this one go fast. Let's max it out. Forwards for 2, back for 2. Make sure we're bending those knees. We're sitting the hips low, forwards and backwards, okay? Keep going. You're almost there. If you can move faster, let's go quicker now, okay? 10 seconds maximum speed before we hit the next stretch. We're going to come into a child's pose. So on your knees, bum back, hands forwards. Good work there. Come on down. Relax. Slow the tempo. So your bum is back on your heels, your knees are wide. When you're ready, come forwards. Bring yourself flat to the floor. Hips stay down, lift your chin, lift your chest. Stretch out the front of the body. Come down, reset, do it again. You can hold each stretch for as long as you like. Okay? This is your chance to recover a little after that high speed exercise we just did. And get ready for the next exercise. The last exercise of round number 1. You've got a 2-minute recovery on the way. But we have to get the next exercise done first. Which is coming for you soon, okay? Right, you've got 10 seconds here. Enjoy that rest. Eyes up for the plank walk, okay? So we're going to be in a plank position on your hands and your toes. And we're going to go for a lateral side-to-side walk, okay? Moving the inside hand and foot first. Come on down. Let's hit the floor. So walk it over and then walk it back. Your eyes should be in line with your fingernails. If your hands are way in front of your face, you need to bring your body weight forwards. Keep that bum down to lock in that core. If you need to, you can do this on your elbows, or you can just hold the plank if you need to, okay? Your workout, make it work for you. 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Come on, you got this. Let's finish strong. Earn that recovery that's on your way. Big, big efforts. Small steps each way. Embrace that burn. Come on, team. 15 seconds and you're there. If you're struggling, you can just hold the plank if you need to, but we got last 10. Big effort all the way to the finish. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo! Good work. Very, very well done, team. Hop on up, grab yourselves a drink. Breathe. 2 minutes. We go back to the start, we do it all over again, okay? Great efforts. Breathe as much as you can, wipe yourself off if you're feeling the heat. And we'll get ready for the next one. Feel free to crank open a window, get some fresh air in the room. Give yourself a little high five. Still got a minute and a half before we start again. I want you to think back to a couple of exercises there. Yeah? I want you to think back to the plank hold near the start, our 4th exercise. Our sprinter jumps, which was the knee through and the hop. And our 3-2-1 squat jump. Okay? Those 3 exercises when you get there. I want you to pick them and I want you to really push on through. Make them harder, move faster, sink deeper, whatever it is. Make it count. The plank hold, try and stay up on your toes for a little longer, for the whole minute maybe. But make it work, okay? Right, we got 40 seconds before we go again. Morag saying nice color coordination. I would love to say that we intentionally went black and black and blue, but it didn't work. But yes, nonetheless, it is also corporate colors, black, blue, and white. And Susie's got her new purple sneaks on.
Oh yeah, new kicks.
Who doesn't love new shoe day? Right, 20 seconds. Game face on, team. First exercise, 1 squat, 1 lunge. 1 squat, 1 lunge. 1 minute there, get it out the way. It's the last time we do it today. 5 seconds, team. Ready, set.
Yep.
Let's roll. 1 squat, 1 lunge. 1 squat, lunge on the other side. Round 2. It's downhill from here to the finish. This is the easy bit. You've done all the hard work to get us to round 2. Now let's really max it out. Put a big shift in. 18 minutes and we're out of here. But we're still focusing on that good range of motion, okay? Sink your knee down. Push off the front foots. And keep on moving. Down, up, down, up, down, up. If you want to move faster, move faster. Your workout, keep that heart rate high. We work the legs here. Next exercise is the upper body. So let's burn out those little legs right here, right now. Right, you got 10 seconds. We're going to hit that press up shoulder tap. Okay? Keep with the squats and lunges. Press up, tap the opposite shoulder, repeat other side. Come on down, team. Toes if you can, even if it's just for 1 or 2. Then drop onto the knees and stick with it for as long as possible. But let's keep forwards, okay? Don't be sliding yourself back. That's cheating. That's taking the work out of the upper body and putting it back into the legs. Can we breathe? Can we breathe out as we push? Remember what I've said before, like you're trying to blow the floor away. Big effort. You're halfway, 30 seconds to go. Take an easier option at any point you need. Onto the knees, bring the knees under the hips. Whatever you need to keep moving, okay? But let's hold tight. Challenge yourself to keep going just a little bit longer, okay? We're almost there. You've got 10 seconds. Eyes up for the next move, which is our side lunge again. We're going to start with the feet together in the middle. And we're going to go side to sides. You ready, team? Come on up. Let's go. Quick as you can. On your feet. Feet pointing forwards. Both ways. Both feet pointing forwards. Inside leg. Nice and long. Bend that outside knee. Push off the outside of the foot to get back up. Range comes first. But you can add a wee hop in the middle if you want. That little bounce, more work into the legs, more work into the heart and lungs, which is of course a good thing. Let's get this done. Next exercise is exercise number 4. We've got our plank hold, which is one of the exercises I want you to challenge yourself on, okay? Whether it's taking a harder option or holding on to it for longer. Whatever you need to do, right? 10 seconds here. Choose your option. Are we going to hold on to the toes for the whole time? If the toes is too easy, lift 1 foot at a time. Right, come on down. Let's go. Get into that plank position. If toes is a challenge, push yourself to stay up on your toes for as long as possible. If being on your toes is not a challenge, then lift 1 foot in the air. Hold it for a count of 5, then drop it down, and do the same on the other sides. And focus on keeping those hips still, okay? No lateral movements, strong through the midsection, yeah? Imagine somebody's about to kick you, you gotta resist it, you gotta be strong in the middle. Halfway! 30 seconds. Hold on to whatever option you're taking for as long as you can, okay? If you're still lifting those feet, great work. If you're still on your toes, awesome. Let's just dig in a little longer. You've got 15 seconds. Make it count. 10 seconds to go, and then you're going to sit on your bum. Keep going. Do not give up. Finish out. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on to your bum, nice and quick. Well done on the plank. Now let's hit the sit-up with a twist. Unfortunately, straight into another core exercise. Let's turn the shoulders. Twist through the chest, twist through the abdominals, working those obliques. Your two worst enemies. They're getting further away from you, so you've got to reach further, straighten that arm out, reach through the chest, through the shoulders, and knock them out. Remember your options. You can slow it down. You can reduce the range if you need to. Reduce the speed. Whatever you need to do to get on through. Next exercise. We're going to hit our sprinter lunges again. Another one of the exercises I want you to focus on, okay? More range, more speed. You've got 10 seconds here. As quick as you can. Jump on in. Let's move quick, but focus on sinking that back knee down to the floor. If in the first round you did one leg for the full minute, make sure you do the other one. If you changed it halfway, stick with it for another 10 seconds, okay? Option, take out the jump, but keep that back knee bending. Right, that's halfway. Swap it over if you did last time. Other leg. Let's get a bit of air time. Jump up out the floor, drive that knee through, and I want you to push on quicker, okay? Let's max this one out. Big effort. Push off the standing foot, accelerate to the roof. You have 10 seconds here. Dig deep, let's get it through. We're going to come onto your bum, we're going to hit the toe tap with the crab position. Hands behind, right hand to left foot. Come to the floor. Nice work, very well done. Let's slow things down a little, okay? Tough move, those sprinter jumps. Tough move here, but a much slower pace, okay? Right hand to left foot. Left hand to right foot. Control the movement, control the breathing. We go from high aerobic, cardiovascular exercise to a much more strength, balance, and coordination exercise, okay? Again, the back of the arms working, the triceps, the core, the legs, lift and tap. If you need to sit down and take a shake, you can, that's up to you. But you get 20 seconds here, okay? Slightly easier option is just to keep the hands on the floor and lift one leg at a time. But you've only got 10 seconds, so stick with it there. We're going to hit our single leg deadlifts to slow the pace down even more, okay? Standing leg, slight bend in that knee, tilt from the hips, bring it up. Right, come on down. Join us here. Up on up even. Try and make yourself as flat as you can be, okay? You can alternate, you can do one side for 30 seconds, or if last round you did one leg for the full minutes, make sure we do the other. Trying to get this heel nice and high, till it's at the point where it's in line with your whole body, okay? Upper body and one leg moving as one, tilt from the hips, halfway, 30 seconds to go. Standing knee, keep it bent, and spread your toes out nice and wide. Imagine you've got big wide feet, you're trying to make them even wider, bigger surface area, the more balance you get, okay? Right, Gordon, what's next? 3, 2, 1, jump. So you got 10 seconds here, and then we're going to accelerate. We're going to try and take off. If you can fly away, you don't have to come back. Right, come on, let's go. Feet wide, down, the 3, 2, 1, big jump to the roof. How about we make it a 4 on the way down? Even slower. 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. 4, 3, 2, 1, jump. That slower tempo puts more tension into the legs, which means we've got to work even harder to hit that jump. Burn, baby, burn. Remember, you don't have to jump if you don't want to. You can just come up onto those toes, you can lift the hips through, and still getting that acceleration at the bottom of the movement. I don't want you to just count quick. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's slow tempo and then fast at the top, okay? Keep coming, you're almost there. Next exercise, we're going to hit the slow and the wide side lunge. 10 seconds to go. Keep with the jumps just a little longer. Let's get high. Big efforts. Right, come on, let's go. Take your feet wide. Slow it down. Breathe. Really tough exercise there. Well done in getting through it. That was the halfway exercise for round 2, so we're over halfway. Easier half to come, I think. Remember that top hand. Let's try and point it straight up to the roof, just to help rotate through the chest a little bit. We want to turn that chest towards the inside of your foot. Keep it moving. Keep it flowing. And don't forget to breathe, okay? I know it's tough, but what's tougher? You or the workout? Who's going to get to the end? Who's going to be champion? We've got our back extensions coming up. So another chance to catch your breath a little bit. We get 10 seconds till we get there, okay? We're going to need your mat. We're going to be face down, but we're going to try and lift the chest and the legs up as high as we can. Right, come on down to the floor, nice and quick. Hands out, lift, and release. Try and get the knees up as well, okay? Chest lifts up, shoulders pull right back, big stretch through the front of the body. Lift those knees, lift those heels. Let's get some height. Imagine you're skydiving. We've all seen it in the movies. They've got their hands outside their heads, they've got their knees bent, their heels up. I don't know why, I've never been skydiving. But imagine you're skydiving, you're in that solid position, stable, pull those elbows back, shoulder blades coming together.
Ooh.
Breathe through it, keep moving. We've got another hold coming your way real soon, okay? 10 seconds to go. Stick with those back extensions. We're going to hit a V-sit hold. You're going to be on your bum. We're going to work into the core. Last few seconds, right on your bum. Let's go. Let's hit that hold. Let's stay still. Arms down by your sides or extend overhead if you want to make it a little harder. But take your pick and then stick with it for another 45 seconds. Breathe. Breathe. Should be burning. Everything's on fire. Legs, lungs, shoulders, face.
This house feels like it's on fire.
This house feels like it's on
It's
fire.
hot.
Funny, I'm actually a little bit cold. But hey, it's because I'm not doing anything. Standing here. But you're over halfway. Easy as that.
Thanks.
Keep it coming, team. You're doing so well. We're on the home stretch. We've just got a little bit longer to go, okay? Next exercise, another favorite. We got our mountain climbers coming in 10 seconds, okay? We're going to hold that V-sit just a little longer. And then we're going to go fast in the mountain climbers. You ready, team? Come on down. Let's go. Hands under shoulders. Hips forwards. One knee at a time. Quick as you can. Only part of your body that should be moving is your legs. Or if you have a ponytail, your ponytail. But let's go fast. Yeah? Quick feet. 10 fast, 10 slow if you need to. Or keep the quick tempo for as long as possible. If you need to sit back and shake and reset, you can. But then jump back in nice and quick, okay? Don't let the workout beat you. We got 5 exercises to go, one of which is a complete stretch. We've really only got 4 exercises to go. Keep moving, keep pushing. Let's get this done, okay? Right, you've got 10 seconds there. Can you go extra quick before we hit the V-sit, the squat hold even? 5 seconds, quick, quick, quick. All the way to the end. 3, 2, 1, stand up, let's go. Right, on your feet, and then stay still. Breathe. We slow it down again. We go from fast tempo to slow tempo or stationary tempo. Chance to breathe. That's all I want you to do. Yep, we're in a good squat position. Hips are back, chest is lifted, spine is nice and long. Now breathe. As deep in as you can and out. Fill up those lungs. The more you focus on your breathing, the more we take the mind away from what the legs are doing, what the core is doing. If you're feeling it in your lower back, lift your chest up even more. Get the work into the legs, not into the lower back. It means you're leaning forwards too far. 15 seconds, you're almost there. Next exercise is on the floor. Hold that squat hold before we hit our window wipers, okay? Stay there, do not ditch that squats. Hands are wide, knees are lifted. Come on down, let's go. So we keep those shoulders stuck to the floor. We let the knees come to the side. They don't have to hit the floor, okay? We've got to keep them under control. We're not just flopping side to side. We're controlling that movement. If you want to make it easier, keep your knees bent, keep your heels tucked into your bum. If you want to make it harder, just bring your knees to 90 degrees and hold them there. If you want to make it super hard, Bring your legs all the way up. Keep them there, side to side. It's up to you. Take your pick. But let's get through this, okay? 3 stations to go till we're finished. The next one, we're going to pick up the pace. The last of the cardio exercises. 2 forwards and 2 back. Moving as quick as you can. You've got 10 seconds. Stay on the floor. Wait for the next one. 2 forwards, drop down. 2 back, drop down. Come on in, let's go. Last chance to see how high we can get that heart rate, okay? Moving fast. Sitting your feet wide. Drop your hips, drop your heels. By getting into that squat position, we're in a powerful shape, okay? A powerful place where we can move from. The heels are down, the body weight is low. We can drive from that deep squat and we can move fast. Trying to keep the chest up. Halfway, 30 seconds. Can you go faster? Next exercise is a stretch. We can recover there. So let's dig deep. Make the most of this one. Everything you've got, just a little bit longer, okay? 15 seconds. Dig on deep. Push on through. Recovery coming. Last 10 seconds, team. Come on. Quick, quick, quick. All the way to the end. We're going to hit our child's pose stretch. But you got 5 seconds. As fast as you can there. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Knees wide. Bum back. Drop your chest down towards the floor. And breathe. Slow it right down. From there, when you're ready, bring yourself forwards, flat onto the floor, lift your chin, lift your chest up, stretch out the front of the body. Hold each stretch for as long as you like, okay? When you're ready, you can sit back on your heels, you can hit the child's pose again, whenever you like. One more exercise to go, okay? The final exercise of the day is coming. Let's focus on how good we're going to make it. I know you're working hard. I know you're struggling. You're burning. But that's good. Let's just put the icing on the cake. We have a 1-minute plank hold to finish us off in 10 seconds. Okay, we're going to forget the plank walk. We're just going to go for the plank hold. Lock it in tight. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Let's go. Straight back into that plank position. We've already done it. It was exercise number 4, but here we come again, exercise 18, or exercise 36, whatever way you want to look at it. If you want to bring in those walking feet, you can. If you need to bring it onto your knees, don't do it yet. Stay on your toes as long as possible. Fight it. Be strong in here, be strong in here, and the strength in here will come. 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Dig deep, challenge yourself to get as close to the finish as possible, if not across that red tape, through the finish line, and then we can call it a day. 15 seconds, come on. Pull your elbows in. Big squeeze through the front of the body, get your shoulders and your chest working. You're almost done. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Nice work, team. Great efforts. Take your time. Stand on up. We'll get a little stretch real soon. But we're done. You crushed it. Give your partner a high five if you're working out with somebody. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Yo.
Thumbs up for me. Great efforts. Just breathe. Relax. Slow everything down. Grab yourself a little drink. And then we'll get a stretch soon. You did really well. Tough exercise. Feel free to let me know how hard you pushed on those 4 exercises we chose, which were the plank, the sprint jumps, the 3-1 squat jumps, and then the plank again at the end. Well done. Very well done. So that's the last time we're going to do that exact routine. Next Monday we'll still have circuits, but we'll have new exercises, a new range, a new format, just to bring it back, a new challenge. We like to keep a little bit of consistency so we can see our progress, we can see how things are changing and how we're getting better. Other times it's nice to have something completely different each session. So we've got a bit of both for you. If you've got any suggestions, or if there's any specific exercises you want us to include, just let us know. Otherwise, let's get a little stretch to finish. Give it a nice easy shake. Take one arm across the front of the body. Let's give your shoulder a nice little stretch. Facing forwards, relax the shoulders, pull it across, and breathe. The other side when you're ready. Good work. We're going to bring both fingers together in front of your body. Reach forwards. Think about pulling your shoulder blades apart. Really stretch out through the upper back. Now we're going to roll it up. We're going to bring your hands together behind you, just above your bum. We're going to pull your shoulders back. We're going to lift your hands away from your bum to stretch out through your chest. Well done. From there, find your balance. Grab a foot, heel to bum. This is a stretch. It's not to work your balance, so feel free to grab onto something if it helps you stay a bit more centered. Think about lifting your hips forwards. Maybe pull that knee slightly backwards to lengthen the stretch a little more. Now let's do the other side. Same deal. Heel to bum. Knees in. Lift the hips up and through. Tuck that knee in tight. Now we'll take that foot. We'll step forwards. Sit your bum back. Hand on your bent knee. We never push down on a straight limb. Bring your toes up. Take a stretch into your calf. And when you're ready, we'll swap it over. We'll do the same on the other side. And then toes up. And then we'll stand up nice and tall. Bring your hands together and give yourself a round of applause. Super duper effort, everybody. Thank you very much for coming to join us and for working hard. Lynn has put in a request for circuits next week for some bicep tricep work.
Nice.
We can do that. It's no problem at all. If anybody else has any suggestions or requests, just fire away. We got plenty of stuff coming for you tomorrow. We've got a core workout. We've got a little chin wag at 1:30. So if you get any questions you ask, you can do that then. And we've got full body training with Susie at 6 o'clock. Have yourselves a wonderful Monday night, and we will see you all very soon. Thanks, team.
Bye guys, thank you.